Hi, my name is Dan Malone, and I'm going to be talking a bit about nonverbal communication from our Chapter 2 reading, Nonverbal Messages. Nonverbal communication is the process of communication through sending and receiving wordless cues and gestures. Through nonverbal cues, we can glean a large amount of information with little apparent effort. It is said that 93% of messages communicated are nonverbal. Nonverbal messages can help clarify verbal messages. Gestures are visible acts as part of conveying meaning, like pointing at something to show what we are referring to, over there. As cited in Anna Esposito's article titled Fundamentals of Verbal and Nonverbal Communication and the Biometrics Issue. When we use metaphors to express abstract ideas, we may use gestures and visual aids to the expressions, showing abstract processes as diagrams or movement patterns or logical relations as if they can be laid out in space. Components of bodily conduct, such as carriage, posture, orientation, and spatial positioning of the participants, can be interpreted with positive and/or negative views. I'm a registered nurse, and I've seen videos and lectures on how our patients can interpret the type of care they are receiving through nonverbal messaging. Some examples are positioning of the nurses while speaking to the patient. Are you standing with your arms folded in the corner of the room? That can relay a message of not caring or not even listening to what they're saying. This can convey not being open or inviting. Also, we're taught to get down to the level of the bed where they're lying in to listen and teach them. Stay level with their eyes instead of looking down at them. That being said, some gestures may have different connotations in different cultures. For example, in Poland, eye contact between the opposite gender has sexual and challenging connotations. And in Russia, smiling at a stranger implies that the stranger is being mocked. Both are good to know the next time I have a Polish or a Russian patient. Nonverbal speech is also a part of nonverbal communication. Laughs, grunts, and other sounds in conjunction with a conversation can convey a listener's mood and how much attention they are paying. Facial expressions are a key part of human interactions and an important part of how we pick up on emotions of others. Facial expressions consist of a multitude of qualities that, combined, convey how a person is feeling. Loud sighs, coupled with wide eyes and open mouths, can convey positive or negative surprise, fear, and astonishment. Mumbling, coupled with a lowered gaze, scowling, and drawing the eyebrows together, convey disagreement, disapproval, and denial. Nonverbal communication is complex, multifaceted, an important part of human interaction. In closing, again, my name is Dan Malone. Much of the content of my speech was cited from Anna Esposito's article, Fundamentals of Verbal and Nonverbal Communication and the Biometric Issue. Thank you for your time, and I hope I get